Namaskar, friends. Welcome to Think Tank India. Today, our discussion topic is the Kerala stories, truth or the agenda. Another film released after the Kashmir files, which created a storm, a controversy storm. Some people say, is it history? Is it truth? And some says it's nothing but an propaganda, an agenda. So, in this topic, today we will discuss with Mr. is Venkat Narayan, famous journalist, famous internationally acclaimed journalist. Mr. Narayan, welcome to our channel Think Tank India.
Thank you.
So, my first question to you: why this film created so much controversy?
You see, any film which has some element of controversy and some people drag it to courts on some pretext or the other, they end up, you know, being talked about, and people are curious to see why has this film become controversial. So controversy, in a manner of speaking, is some kind of a marketing gimmick also, and it has helped Sanjay Leela Balsari and Vivek Agnihotri when their films were released. I'm talking about the success of Padmavat by Bansali and Kashmir Files by Agnihotri. They became uh, very popular and became box office hits primarily because of the controversy. Of course, the content has to be good, and if there is some element of truth in the stories, in the sense that the film is based on some events that may have happened, then people are curious what happened, and they go to see the film, and that is precisely what happened to Bansani's film and Agnihotri's film. And I noticed that during the 3 days this film has been released, since the film has been released, the Kerala story, it has already become a hit, in the sense it has grossed something like 35 crores of rupees, and it has not even sold its rights to the OTT platform or anything like that. So controversy has helped this film a great deal, and so we have to take it from here, Basudha.
So, the Kerala story or the Kashmir files are the propaganda for a certain section of people in this country. But they don't have any problem with a movie like PK, which insulted our Hindu gods.
Well, I want to say something about the Hindu community being overtly sensitive about things. We are a big religion and civilization, and more than 100 crores of people are Hindus living all over the world. And if anybody says anything, we are big enough, and there is no harm going to happen to our religion. PK was made in 2014, and at that time, the BJP had just come to power, and I think the kind of controversy, or the kind of the manner in which Kashmir files, or even the Kerala story, are being kind of propagated. It did not happen with PK for the simple reason that the BJP had just come to power, and the so-called radical Hindus or extreme Hindus did not really, you know, get together to create any issues or problems with PK. I saw PK. I don't think there was anything. It's just the film is made to make you laugh. That's all. I don't really think that there was a deliberate, decision to insult Hindus or anything, because the man who made the film, the director Hirwani, was a Hindu, and the hero Amir Khan is a Muslim, of course, but he has a Hindu wife and so on. I don't really think that it was the controversy was called for, but there was no controversy raked up at that point of time, because the BJP, even though it came to power, it did not the Bajrang Dal and other frontline outfits did not really pick it up, because it was too soon after the BJP came to power, Vasudha.
So, what is your opinion about the religious conversion rackets of Kerala?
See, I again don't really attach much importance to this scaremongering. You see, Kerala is the most literate state in India. People are educated there, and the population of Kerala today is 55% of the population is Hindu, 26% are Muslims, and 18% of the people are Christians. And they are uniformly well-educated people, and I don't think there is any danger of any particular segment of the population being converted on a large scale to change the demographic or the religious proportions in a state or in a country. These fears are vastly exaggerated, and I do not believe that there is any conscious effort being made by anybody to convert Hindus or Christians into Muslims on a large scale, Vasudha.
Sir, but some reports also says that within few years, Kerala will be within 10 to 12 years, Kerala will become a Muslim majority state.
I don't think there is any danger of that happening. Right now, the population is 26%. The number of children born in a Muslim family may be more than the number of children born in a Christian family or a Hindu family. But I do not share this fear that the Muslims will outnumber Hindus. I think there is no basis for that, and I do not believe in that.
But some report says that some villages of Kerala are following the Sharia laws.
Well, a few people may have been influenced by this, but Islam is a big religion, and some people within that community are frustrated for whatever reasons. So then that's how you have the
Because
Islamic State. Yeah, you
we
have the
saw that maximum people from Kerala went to Syria and joined Islamic State.
yeah. That's what you know. Woman Chendi, when he was the chief minister of the state, said in 2012 in a statement in the assembly. He gave a figure of something like 2,800 to 3,200 women from Hindu families and Christian families were converted and had migrated or gone to Syria and to join the IS or ISIS. But and somebody worked it out, so over a 10-year period this may have been going on, and that's why they put a figure of 32,000 women from Kerala belonging to Hindu and Christian families have disappeared and all that. But all the data uh, provided by the government of India in Parliament, and yeah, this alternate news has also come up with some figures, and the BBC has quoted some police officials saying that not more than 10 to 15 women may have disappeared and gone and joined the IS and so on. But in any case, the figures quoted by the government of India and several other reliable sources, they say not more than 100 people since 2006 may have gone and joined the IS or ISIS. So I am more inclined to believe in those figures than this propaganda that thousands of girls from Kerala belonging to the Christian families and Hindu families are being taken away, converted, and made to join IS or ISIS. Vasudha.
How far present LDF-led state government is responsible for these demographic changes?
Well, in the first place, we have not had a census. We should have had it in 2021. Life is going on. I think this speculation is absolutely uncalled for. I would like to uh, see the government of India order a census without losing any more time, and then we will know the exact figure. Just a speculation or some people saying something without any basis. As a serious journalist, I am not at all willing to believe in those fears that Kerala will become a Muslim majority state, and there is a danger of Islam or the radical aspect of Islam is going to spread all over the country. I think, in my humble opinion, that's absolute rubbish. Nothing of that kind is going to happen because nearly 80% of the population in this country is Hindus, and there is no danger of Islam taking over this country. Vasudha?
Do you think current Modi government will tackle this problem efficiently?
Well, I think several states ruled by the BJP have passed legislation anti-conversion against love jihad and all that kind of stuff. I don't really think that it is such a huge problem in India. We are in the 21st century. Hinduism is one of the oldest civilizations in the world, and it is never going to happen. Hindus will continue to be a majority for millennia as literacy spreads among Islam Muslims. There, the number of children a woman produces is also gradually coming down in among the Muslims. So I do not think that there is any need to make any specific laws to prevent conversions because the Constitution of India guarantees the right to and freedom to choose religion of one's choice. Any law which is made to prevent this kind of thing happening is going to boomerang. It's not a great idea. There is absolutely no reason to create a fear psychosis in India by saying that there is a deliberate attempt to convert Hindus or Christians into Muslims and undertake laws and prevent conversions, or if a Hindu boy or girl marries a Muslim or a Christian, take action against them. I don't think that this goes very well with our secular philosophy. And a lot of people may have said that India is a secular state because Hindus are in a majority, and secularism does not exist in countries like Pakistan or most Muslim countries. But I think for millennia, people belonging to different religions have been living in our country. And I would like India to continue to be a cosmopolitan, multiracial, multilinguist country, and I do not see any danger to this in the near future or for the next couple of centuries. Vasudha?
Yes, sir. Sir, I live in a state called Bengal, where we can see that demographic changes are occurring, particularly the border districts. But this is happening in Bengal, na? What is your opinion about that?
Well, Bengal, the population of Muslims is 27%, and I think the Mamata Banerjee government, for the purpose of electoral politics, may be indulging in what the BJP and other parties would like to say, minority, you know, in an effort to win minority votes, they may be doing certain policies which may be seen or interpreted as being pro-Muslim. But the rest of the people are Hindus. You cannot really do undertake any policies which are designed to please a minority, because the majority community will turn against you sooner than later. So even if Mamata
But
Banerjee,
it's happening. It's true. It's happening. I live in Bengal, and I we are seeing
yeah,
that it's happening.
I think that people will kind of revolt against a thing like that. We'll have to see what is going to happen in the next general election and the Lok Sabha the assembly elections. If people are really feeling that the Mamata Banerjee government is kind of adopting policies which are sympathetic to Muslims, people's verdict, will emerge suitably, and we have to have a little patience and see how people at large are going to respond to what the present government is doing in West Bengal, Basuda.
So my last question to you: why always the young women become the prop of this conversion racket?
See, if you convert a man, only one man, but if you convert a woman, she will have children and grandchildren. So instead of just one person becoming, getting converted, the woman and her children and grandchildren, there is a chance of their becoming members of the same religion to which she was converted. I would presume that that's one of the reasons why women, are being converted. But I think there have also been reports from Syria and elsewhere, Afghanistan also. Men also are being converted and taken to these places: Afghanistan, IS, Iraq, and Syria. So it cannot be just women only, but quite a few numbers of women are maybe getting converted for the simple reason that a woman being converted means, her family will be converted, her children and grandchildren. That could be one of the reasons, I believe, Basuda, why women are being converted in large numbers, as per the reports.
Sir, thank you, sir. You came to our channel. Sir, I am inviting you for another discussion, which please come again at our channel. And Darshak, audience, please watch Think Tech India. Please share, subscribe, and like our channel. And definitely comment on our program. Namaskar.
Thank you, Basuda.
You're welcome, sir.